All right, that's it. All right, should be up. Hey guys, what's up? This is Kazi from cleverprogrammer.com. And in this live stream, again, we're live on Instagram, we're live on YouTube, and we'll be live on Facebook in just a little bit. We are going to be talking about why some of the best programmers are broke and how you can avoid that. I'm also going to show you how much you're going to be earning as a Python developer. So we're going to actually do some math in this video so you can start to see what it looks like for you. So we're going to talk about how much a Python freelancer at a low rate could charge at a lower hourly rate. And I'm going to show you what that income for you could look like weekly, what that income could look like for you monthly, and what that income could look like to you yearly. Okay? And we're also going to talk about the Profitable Programmer Masterclass, which is now live and available to you for free. And all of that is available to you in the links in the description below. Okay, so if you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, all of that information is available to you right below me. Hi guys, how's it going? Wow, what is going on? We have 28 people watching. Nice. Hopefully we'll start getting more on YouTube. All right, how's everybody doing today? Is the name of the decoder Hi Khan's Official. We got 9 Donkey, Dipanshu, hi. On Facebook, we got Paco Franco 1, Lavane Likrashan. I'm just ruining these names and then having fun doing it. Ikra, hi Ikra, how are you doing? We got Kodat, hi Kodat. 94. Or sorry, that's actually Instagram. Hi Instagram. On Facebook, we have 3 so far. Cool. The second video will be released tomorrow at 11 a.m. You don't want to miss it, okay? That's when the second video is going to be released. This is the official announcement for the second masterclass video, the second part of the PLC. Good evening. Love from India. Hi, Varun. Love right back to you. King. Decoder says, I just love your videos. That's good to know. Hi, Arvez. Arvez, I did get your email. You sent us an email about when the course will be open. The course will be open. I don't want to give a specific date, but the course will be open mid-November. Okay, so mid-November is when you should be looking out for the new course called Create Apps and Land Your First Client with Python in less than 90 days and get that first paycheck. Cool? So look out for that in mid-November. Watching on Instagram and YouTube as well. Great. You're getting 2 camera views. That's great. You can keep switching your screens from Instagram to YouTube. Hi, Ryan. You're welcome for the support. Okay, this is the camera. Sorry. Hi, Facebook. Yeah, guys. So if you guys have any questions, keep them coming. And I'll answer your guys' questions as they come along, as well as go over some of the main points of this live stream. So in this live stream, we are going to be covering why the best programmers are broke and how you can avoid that. We are going to be talking about your Python earning potential and what you could be looking to make as a Python freelancer. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. And I'm also going to show you where you can, I've put together a calculator for you where you can go and calculate your Python freelancer earning potential. And you could literally click this link and use my calculator and steal it. Okay, so I've also got that for you. So those are some of the main things we're going to be doing. Other than that, we're going to be going into the third thing is we're going to hit the Q&A and get some questions, and I'm going to answer them for you guys. Cool? Yes. The decoder says, I'm an OOP student. Will the course be free for me? So everybody who got my previous course called OOP Create Apps with Python, The new course for you will be completely free. Okay, so that's my gift to all of my existing students who've gotten my previous OOP course. So yeah. Yep. We are going to be going over that math so we can specifically kind of look at what kind of numbers you could be looking at. And again, I'm going to give you your Python earning potential calculator so you can see how it works. Yep, you're welcome, the decoder. And if you want to jump in there and answer some questions for people who are live, that would be great. And you can also log in Sinclair on my accounts, and he can also help out with the questions on YouTube. He can help out with the questions on Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, so when that course is released, to create apps and land your first client with Python course, that course is not live course. It's, you get lifetime access to it, so you don't have to worry about if you have exams or you have something going on right now. You don't have to watch it at this moment. You could take it at your own pace. Okay, so even though it's gonna be like a few weeks long course, you can take it at your own pace. All right, so why the best programmers are broke? And one of the main things is, so basically, I'm talking about the people who have been coding, let's say, for 30 years, and their rate is $30 an hour. And I know that because I actually had a few coding tutors or mentors that I had hired and I was working with, and that was the rate they were charging. And I worked very closely with them for a few years actually. And I was looking at, so I had one mentor who was essentially broke, who was a great coder with 30 years of experience, making $30 an hour. Then I had another mentor who had, only few years of coding experience, but then he was charging $150 to $200 an hour as a Python consultant. He even had clients who he charged $300 an hour as a Python consultant. And that's what made me, start thinking about, okay, you can have somebody who has 15, 13, 30 years of experience, and you can have somebody who has less experience and are actually less less good coders. They're not as good as somebody else who has 30 years of experience. But how are they, when it comes to the pay, so different? Like, what is the difference? They live in the same country, they live in the same state, they live in the same city, they have room to apply to the same pool of jobs. So what's with the disparity? Why is one guy making 5 times as much and the other guy making 5 times as less? Why does it take one person to do in 5 years what it takes the other person to do in 1 year? Why does it take one person to do in 2 years what it takes the other person to do in 10 years? What the hell is the difference? What is it? So if you guys have some thoughts on what that difference could be, why there's such a disparity and why we see that, put it in the comments below. Tell me what you think the difference is, okay? And then I'll chip in and give my opinion for it as well. So some people are saying what you studied, cool. Some people saying experience, effort, ideology, cool. Still waiting on the YouTube comments. All right, people are like, I don't know. Creativity, cool. We're getting some stuff going. And Facebook, not hearing from you guys. What do you guys think it is? What do you guys think that difference is, where somebody could get that huge jump even though they have a lot less experience, even though they're not as good coders. Some people are saying dedication of time. Some people are saying self-confidence, entrepreneurship. The difference is probably having insight in the industry, smart work. Okay. All right. So here's what, in my opinion, what the difference is. It's a lot of self-limiting belief that people put on themselves. Okay. And it's a lot of, here's what the most important thing that I think people overlook. 85% of your financial success, and listen to this very carefully, and if you're watching this live stream, here's what I suggest. Bring some notes with you, bring a notepad and take some notes. All right, write down what I'm saying, and this will really, really help you. 85% of your financial success comes from your personal likability, your interpersonal skills, your people skills, your negotiation skills. All right. And the other 15% of your financial success comes from your technical skills. How crazy is that? And this is according to Carnegie Mellon University. They did a research, and that's what they put out. And I think it's true. It's the 80-20 rule, 85-15 in this case, but that's really what it is. Quality of work, of course it matters. Your dedication, of course it matters. Your time, of course it matters. But how come the dude who's put 30 years into coding and literally codes every single day, has eye bags underneath his eyes, doesn't even change his shirt? Like, this guy literally was my mentor, and I hope he's not watching it. And I love him to death, but he literally wore a blue hoodie every single session we've ever had. Okay? And like had crazy eye bags under his eyes. And he was the best coder I've literally ever seen. Okay, this guy was like a wizard. He'd been coding since he was 5 years old, and he'd been coding all the way through, and his work experience was 30 years. So imagine that. You've been coding since you were 5 years old, and then you also have professional job experience for 30 years. So he was probably coding for over 40 years. Okay, yet that was his hourly rate. And again, why is money important? A lot of people are like, why are you talking about money? Why do you bring up money so much? Here's why. Because I care about you being able to support yourself, but not only that, you being able to support your family and your friends, okay, those around you. This was something I kind of figured out, or it happened to me, and I had this realization a while ago. And I've told this story where my mom got in an accident and I couldn't afford her surgery. Like, literally our family couldn't afford her surgery. So for 12 years, like, she just kept being in agonizing pain. And me feeling helpless was the moment for me where I realized that I only need a little bit of money to be happy, and I just need to eat food, and that's pretty much it, and I'll be like good. But I need to have more for other people around me, and not just enough for myself, because I think that's selfish to just have enough for yourself. So now, going back to the two programmers, right? One making 30 and the other making like 200 an hour. That's literally one person's 1 year of work is equal to the other person's 6 years of work. So you're saving yourself a lot of time, which gives you freedom. You're obviously making good money, so you get paid what you deserve. You're not overworked and underpaid, and you can help out everybody else around you. And also, you're, like I said, you have that freedom, and that freedom is what we really want, right? That's what we're ultimately looking for. And here's what I like about it the most. When you're getting compensated well for your time, you end up having a lot of extra free time. And now with that time, you can choose to put in a lot more work, maybe even build a business on the side or work on really cool coding projects like Nerd Out, whatever. But you could work on your own things. And that's the freedom that I like. For example, if you're charging, let's say you're happy with making $2,000 a month. Okay, let's just talk about some practical math now. Let's say you're happy and you enjoy making $2,000 a month and you figured out that that's what would keep you happy. You could be working 40 hours a week to make your $2,000 a month. So let's say you could be working 160 hours a month to be making your $2,000. Or instead of working 160 hours a month, how about if you had a higher hourly rate that you charged? How about you worked for only 40 hours and made $2,000? How about instead of your work week being 40 hours long, your work week was 10 hours long and you get 30 hours extra? Now you could take that extra 30 hours and put it towards work. And now instead of working 10 hours, you're working 40 hours, but your income, instead of it being $2,000, it's now $8,000. That's one thing you could do. The other thing you could do with that 30 hours is literally start going to the gym. That time you complain you don't have enough hours in a day to spend with your family, friends, or your girlfriend, whatever. Take care of that. I don't know. The third thing is enjoy your life. Like, travel, go to different places, go to different states, go to different countries, see what is going on in the world, check out different cultures. It's unlimited what you could do with that time. So that's why it's important to understand and calculate what your earning potential could look like, so you have this clear map. Because most people, what we do is we just apply to lots and lots and lots of jobs. And then the first one that comes to us, we just accept that. And it can even be like some really crappy opportunity. And then we just go from there. Right? And then we just go day by day, not thinking about what we're doing. We work, we come home, we watch Stranger Things or House of Cards. And there's nothing wrong with that if you're watching it from a place of just enjoying it. But most of the times our lives are so hectic that we literally need to numb the pain by watching some stuff to keep our minds off of the pressure and the headaches and all the problems. So we come home from 9 to 5, a job that we're like, it's okay, I'm not really feeling it. We spend the rest of the time maybe watching a show or something, and then we sleep, and then we rinse and repeat and go through life like zombies. And then we look back and we're like, I have an average job that pays an average income. I have, either a partner in life, or I maybe don't even have a partner in life. I'm physically in just an okay shape, if not poor shape. And I wish I could do a lot of the things differently. And then as soon as that thought creeps into your mind, what do? Boom, back to Netflix, back to watching the TV, back to watching your favorite reality show, back to calling that best friend that just makes you feel comfortable and feel good, and you guys just eat cookies together, and you guys just like hang out together and eat ice cream together, and both of you try not to remind each other of where were the places where you could have really succeeded and pushed yourself and had that, tapped into that potential that you know that you kind of had. So again, it's important to understand that and not go down that path. Okay, just always have that in the back of your head. And like I say, your true friends are not the ones who make you feel comfortable or cuddly or just enjoying yourself. Those are people you can, honestly hire. Just hire a therapist or something. Just pay them hourly. They'll listen to your problems. They'll make you feel nice and cushy. They'll make you feel cozy. You'll be great. If you make money, you can just hire them. That's it. that's the type of friends I see a lot of people have. Just always trying to make each other feel as comfortable as possible, only to then later look back at their life and then regret it. I honestly think a true friend is somebody who pushes you and makes you feel uncomfortable. Not all the time, but at times calls you out. And it's okay if they make you feel a little uncomfortable, but enough to challenge you so you can push yourself forward in your income, in your financial success, in your relationships, in your your body, your fitness, in your emotional health, your mental health, whether you do meditation or whatever it is. In every aspect of life, you should be around people who push you forward and truly care for you. That's what it means for somebody to truly care for you, like they watch out for you. Okay? So keep that in the back of your mind. Yeah, Netflix is too expensive for some of us, Jaunty. So again, when you're working on those little apps on the side and you're freelancing, you could be making that extra income, and then just pay off that Netflix, pay off your Hulu subscriptions, pay off going to movies, pay off those fancy dinner dates, pay off your phone bills, pay off all these annoying little things that nag at you. And even if you're not ready to make that full jump yet, you could be doing this on the side and save yourself time and just be making that extra income to give yourself that breathing room. Okay? All right. Here's what I want to talk about now. So let's talk a little bit about the calculator that I've put together for you guys. And let's talk about your earning. Let's talk about the money you could be making, okay? And before I do that, 1 second, Mustafa, in the Facebook, it's not really a free program. It's just like a free masterclass we've put together for them. So just change it if it doesn't take too long. Okay, so let's talk about kind of your earning potential that you guys could have, all right? As a Python freelancer, you could be charging the normal Python freelancer rate, which for whatever reason is not available online. I had to find out from my mentor, and this was something that helped me. I've told that story where I was on a phone call and I went from literally $50 an hour, and I talked with my mentor. He's like, go to 100. He's like, no. He goes, I don't care how little experience you have. You've only been in coding for 3 months, whatever. He goes, doesn't matter. They're trying to jip you. $50 an hour for a Python freelancer is not right. $150 an hour is what a Python freelancer should be making, if not more. So he goes, I know you have less experience. If you don't feel comfortable with 150, just go with 100. So I didn't feel comfortable at that point to go to 150. I wasn't sure about my skills. I got on this phone call and I said, hey, and it was a scary phone call. I've talked about this. Literally, my hands were shaking. I was like deathly scared. And I'm like, hey, so that $50 an hour rate we agreed on, yeah, that was just like my rate for doing like tutoring or coaching students. But for my Python consulting rate, I'm going to charge $100 an hour. And if that's okay with you, we can move forward. Otherwise, we can't. And then on the other side, he goes, okay, we'll see if it's in the budget, and hangs up. And keep in mind, I'm a college student with a 2.0 GPA. I don't have a fancy degree. I don't even have my associate degree yet. I'm in my second year at college. And for those of you guys who don't know what a 2.0 GPA means, it just means you're a terrible student. Okay, just take it like that. And for me, this is the opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm getting on this call and going from 50 to 100. It's a scary jump. But the next day, I received a message that said, congratulations, and you start this Wednesday. And when I got that message, I just saw it from the notification at the top of my phone. I mean, it was just like I was sweating, for the whole day. And then all that tension, all the headache, just gone. And then eventually I started realizing it's not really that big a deal to charge $100 an hour, though it was scary for me. And also that shows the power of having mentors, because everybody else to me was just saying you're looking a gift horse in the mouth, you're ungrateful, and don't charge that much. Just accept what they have offered you already, especially as that student. Okay. All right. So now I want to tell you this. $50 an hour is a pretty low rate for a Python freelancer to charge, really low rate. But let's say you start at that rate. Cool? You start at the $50 an hour rate. Somebody said give some other examples of people who charge. So yeah, I'm giving you other examples. So one of my mentors charged $30 an hour. Another one charged $200 an hour as a Python consultant. I had a mentor who charged $300 as a Python consultant. I know of many people who charge $70 or $80 an hour. I know because I've hired software developers and they worked for me, and I paid them $70 to $80 an hour to work for me on Python projects. So $50 is a pretty low rate. And again, the $70, $80 an hour people, some of them were in the United States and some I hired that were actually in India. But it doesn't matter to me, and it doesn't matter to a lot of people who are hiring these freelancers. They don't care what country you're in as long as you're good, okay? And as long as you can communicate that to them, all right? And you can get the job done. So anyways, low hourly rate is 50. Now let's say you have one client at $50 an hour. Let's say you spend the next few months and you get only one client, okay? You try really hard, but you only get one client. For 1 or 2, 3 months, you try. One client at $50 an hour, and let's say they don't give you 40 hours of work. Let's say they don't give you 30 hours of work. Let's say they don't give you 20 hours of work. Let's say they are only giving you 10 hours of work per week. If you're charging them $50 an hour, that's $500. Okay, in 1 week for 10 hours of work. And that's $2,000 a month. Okay, I'm going to say this again. One client at $50 an hour for 10 hours of work per week gives you $2,000 a month. Write this down. Just like that, you can then do the math to what can happen as you add more clients, or as you increase the income, or as you increase the hours. The $2,000 a month is $24,000 in 1 full year. I know that there's some people who are watching this right now that don't make $24,000 in 1 full year. And you could do this with one client. And you could do this with something that's actually enjoyable and fun. You could be working on a security project. You could be building a social media app with them. You could be working with the team who's building a social media app, so it's not even that hard. You just communicate with them and they like you. They just tell you what to do and they train you, and you pick up those skills, and then you start putting in that work and giving them what they need. Again, it's not easy. It's hard, okay? But if you follow this path, okay, and you use this is possible. All right, it's doable. The reason why I want to say it's not easy is I don't want people to come into this with like no intention of putting in any work. You just want to like be lazy. You want to be doing exactly what you're doing right now, and for some reason come in here and think you're just going to get massively different results. If you start taking action on this and actually doing these things, you'll get those results fast. But again, this is just one client I'm talking about, all right? $24,000 extra a year could mean you could start up extra business on the side, could mean you could pay off all these annoying things that you don't like, or it could mean you could pay off the mortgage, or, you know, get a nice apartment that you don't even have to worry about. It's essentially free. Again, what I've done for you is I've put together your Python earning potential calculator, and that's in the description below, or if you're watching this on Instagram, that's in the live bio. What happens is on YouTube, I'm going to show you this. What happens is when you go to this page, so whatever link I have on Instagram and Facebook, if you guys click it, and YouTube, if you guys click it, You're going to go to a page, and the page says free masterclass, the profitable programmer. Go from zero coding skills to landing your first client with Python in under 90 days. You put in your name, you put in your email, all right? Those are the only two things you have to do. Then you click get instant access. After that, you get your Python potential video that I've put together for you. Literally spent weeks and months working on this thing, all right? It's awesome, and it's really going to show you the roadmap that you need to be following to land your first client in less than 90 days. And underneath the video, I have your Python potential calculator. And for those of you who want to figure out your Python developer lifestyle, you want to figure out whether you should be, maybe you're going to be a freelancer. Maybe you want to be a full-time developer with Python. Maybe you want to be a side hustler. Maybe you want to even know why Python. Okay, why are we choosing the language Python? Why not JavaScript? Why not some other language? Okay, why is Python the best language of 2017 and is growing to be the #1 language as the years proceed and we get closer to 2020? All of that is going to be on this page for you. You put in your name, you put in your email, you unlock access to my Profitable Programmer Masterclass that I've put together for you, along with your Python Earning Potential Calculator. And I also give you that Python Potential Worksheet so you can figure out your lifestyle, and you could figure out what this could do for your family, and you could figure out how much money you could be making and what kind of projects you're going to be working on. All of this I've put together for you for absolutely free. All right? And it'll be crazy for you to not take advantage of this. Go right now, Instagram, click my bio link. YouTube, click the link in my description. Do it now. Stop what you're doing, YouTube. Do it now. If you're on your phone, pause the video, whatever you have to do, go click it. And Facebook, same thing. Go down, click that link. All right? And once you've done it and you've signed up, I want you to come back and say, yes, I've signed up, okay? Or just say, yes, I've done it, or the #1, whatever is the easiest for you, or just say banana. Any of those will understand that this is what will help you. Was this helpful for you guys so far? Was this helpful for you? You. Tell me. Nice. Cool. The decoder. I got it. You don't have to spam the section. Oh, really great. Yo, when will the course release? On Instagram, Sayed asks, when will the course release? Mid-November. That's when the course will release. Abhishek, great. Yes, I've done it. Awesome. Amir Khan says, man, this calculator is amazing. Great. Cool. Kunj Patel says cucumber. I think that means no, because cucumber wasn't an option. John says exceedingly nice. I took it many days ago and it's very good. See, the Wizzy is telling you guys it's very good. Yeah, and if you guys have if you guys are thinking, maybe you're too young or too old, it's for anybody from, whether you're trying to go to high school or if you're even younger or you're thinking of retiring. I've put it together for everybody, regardless of how old you are, what your age is, okay? If you're like 15, you're not going to be able to, you can actually still Python freelance as early as 15. So I'm not going to put a limit on that. At 9, it probably is illegal, right? But even if you're 9, you could get a lot of real practical skills. And starting around 10 or 11, you can start working on building your own business. I had a 9-year-old who took my class, master class actually, and he emailed me. He's like, Kazi, and I'm 9. And he's like, I'm learning about, he goes, my earning potential. He's like, he says it's like $300 a month. And I was like, oh, that's cool. That's $300 extra. And that was exciting. But yeah, I mean, it's as a business, you could start working as a business if you're really young, and you can't even legally get a job yet. You can start to work as a business. I had a 15-year-old who was designing some Stripe like a while ago, hit me up on cleverprogrammer.com, and he even wanted to work with me. But he was a 15-year-old. He had put together a platform kind of similar to Stripe for Russia, and this kid was making like $50,000 a month. And he wanted to even hire me to work on this project, but at that time I was working on Clever Programmer, so I couldn't do it. But yeah, he was a programmer, and he was killing it. But yeah, sometimes you could even build your own thing. And what's your Python earning potential? If any of you guys have opened my page and have gone to the calculator and have calculated earning potential, or maybe you've watched the video already and done it, what's your earning potential? Put it in the comments, put it in the YouTube comments, put it in the Facebook comments. I want to know what your earning potential, what you're thinking it is. And even if you haven't gone through the calculator, let me know what you think it is. Here's the link, YouTube. Press that goddamn button right here. Go on this page and sign up. Okay, do it. And can you look at the emails we have now and then make a note of it for today, and then we'll take a.
What do you want to know when the second part is being released?
Okay, so second part is gonna be released tomorrow, November 5th, 11 a.m. Stop everything you're doing and put it in your calendar. The second part of this video is absolutely mind-blowing. If you thought the first part, if you think this live stream was good, if you think that your Python potential video, the part 1 of the masterclass, is good, just wait till the second part. The second part is going to absolutely blow your mind. Okay, as I said earlier, it's going to blow your brains out. Well, my friend said that that's pretty aggressive, so I'm going to hold back on that one. But this one is going to blow your freaking mind. I mean, you guys are just not ready for it. You guys are not ready for it. I'm honest. Just go sign up and just watch it. I mean, it's exciting as hell. It's tomorrow. Literally, I'm like, yeah, we have been working around the clock. If you have been watching my Instagram or Facebook or whatever, Snapchats, you guys see us in the office. I'm with my entire team. And we're literally working 20 to 30 hours a day. I think yesterday, what did we do? 40 hours? We didn't sleep. Like, we literally did not sleep for like 2 days. And we're fine. We're completely okay. But we work really hard to put a lot of this together and make it just awesome for you guys, all right? And again, it's very practical. So it's not just fun and amazing stuff, even though that's in there, but it's a lot about your earning potential, what kind of jobs you could be doing, what type of developer do you want to be, what kind of companies you're looking to work at, how soon you can get started, how you can get your first client in less than 90 days, get that first paycheck. And it's actually, very realistic. I go through the math. I also show you literally the code I use to land my first client who paid me $20,000 with 2 months of work coding. I show you literally the code I used, okay? And with that, I also prove to you that coding is actually really easy. Doesn't require you to be some kind of weird rocket scientist, mathematician, some complicated genius. It's just what coders make you want to believe so they can hold on to their self-esteems. That's it. Okay, that's literally it. They just care about their ego and their self-esteem. But I don't. I don't care about my ego or self-esteem, and I'm just going to show you guys literally what it takes. It's like pretty easy. All you need to do is just spend time coding, and learning this and following the path that I'm going to show you in these videos.
Some people are wondering how much math do they need for this course?
Yeah, no math is required, okay? Math was one of my weakest subjects in college. It was never really it never really clicked with me. Maybe I'm just a bad student. But yeah, math is not my strong thing. But I was in Oakton Community College, and in 1 year, I made $104,000, okay? And just 1 year at Oakton Community College doing Python freelancing. So just connect the dots. Bad at math, kind of a dumb college kid, but this is possible. Again, it's not one of those like things for me, it was really, really hard to figure it out because I didn't know what were the steps I needed to take. And everybody in the world makes it so complicated. And all the online courses just gave me all this theory and didn't connect the dots for me. Like, okay, I know how to write a Fibonacci recursive solution, but how the hell do I charge somebody for it? And then I looked online, and there's not a single job that's like, I need you to write me a Fibonacci recursive solution. And I spent literally weeks trying to figure it out. So it's certain things then I realize are not necessary. If you look at my code that I show you, the behind the scenes of PLC 2, which you're going to see tomorrow is going to get released, it's super simple stuff what I'm showing you. Obviously, if you're good at math, you'll have an extra advantage, and you can be working on even like cool projects that require math. You can be working on like data science-y stuff using Python. There's nothing wrong with knowing math or liking math or even loving it. You can go down that path. But I'm telling you, there's also a path where that's not necessary, and you can get jobs. You can use libraries in code. It's called libraries, and you can import them into your code and literally just use them. And how I like to put it, it's some developers who have lost their sleep for weeks and months writing this library for you that does all the math. They've literally like probably gotten a divorce because they spent so much time coding these things up. And you get to write these few commands like import in Python that imports all of the library, and you can just leverage that code. So all the math, a lot of the times it's handled with the libraries you're using. For example, I'm not good at math, but I can even put together image recognition and video recognition software without knowing any math. I just import these libraries with Python, and then boom, 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 I just go and use them. There's a library called OpenCV in Python, for example, and I just import it, and it's simple code that I write, and then it does image recognition. So again, guys, a lot of it is not as hard as people make it out to be, as classes make it out to be. And that's really what I want to show you. And if you want to learn this stuff and you're serious about it, click on the link in bio on Instagram, click on the description in Facebook, and YouTube, and sign up for the masterclass that I have open right here for you. And yeah, so basically my goal is to give you the whole roadmap of what you need, okay? And in PLC 2, I forgot to mention, right? There are going to be some other freaking amazing things I'm giving you guys. Literally, you can steal this thing. I'm going to be giving you guys a full-on portfolio. And it's specially designed for Python freelancers. I've interviewed so many developers to get the best aspects of like what it takes to put in a portfolio that can almost sell itself, all right? And requires you to not even learn all those crazy negotiation skills. It sells itself by somebody looking at it. I've gotten jobs using this portfolio, and my close friends have gotten jobs using this portfolio. And we've taken all of this and put it together, and we're going to be giving it away, literally giving it away with video instructions on how to use this portfolio in PLC 2. So I just don't know how to make it any better and give you guys more value, and you're going to be getting all of this for free, okay? And the roadmap and all of that stuff. So I'm really excited. I mean, this master class is phenomenal. The videos will be amazing. And it took a lot of hard work to put it together, but we wanted to make sure that it's perfect and it's ready to go. And then as you build your career as a Python freelancer, I've made this portfolio in a way where you can literally plug and chug. Okay? You can literally plug and chug your project. So it has a My Work section, and you can just go and boom, 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 plug and chug your Python projects, and it'll show all your My Work as a Python freelancer. And then you just link this to other people. Cool. And so, for example, if you want to get started with things like Upwork.com and freelancing there, you can link this to people. And I'm going to show you much better ways to freelance than Upwork. Okay, that's just one way to do it. And I'm going to show you guys how to even get jobs on places like Upwork and all that. But that's the Upwork part or whatever is not covered in the master class, but I will show you the portfolios and things that you need to get going, and then you can use them in places like Upwork, okay?
Last 15 minutes.
Yep. So Python, again, the reason why we chose Python is, like I like to say it, it's at the intersection of being the easiest programming language, being the most paid or one of the most paid programming languages. An average Python web developer makes $110,000 plus every year, according to Indeed.com. Okay, a Python web developer on average makes $110,000 a year, according to Indeed.com. Okay, you could be on the higher side of that. Why not? All right, but that's the average developer, and that's regardless of where you are living. You don't need to be living in United States or a specific spot to be earning that income. You could be living in a different part of the world. You could be living in Pakistan. You could be living in Sri Lanka. You could be living in United Kingdom. You could be living in India. It does not matter. That potential is possible for you. That's one of the benefits of software developers that they have. You can work remotely. Captain Looper asks, so now I'm gonna take some Q&As, okay, and I'm gonna answer those for you guys. Why are we not getting any comments on Facebook? Oh, you didn't scroll down. Oh man, I didn't see any of it. Sorry Facebook, we just didn't see your comments, but I'll answer some of your guys' comments right now. Siam Sharir says, yay, OOP students can be a part of it too. Kazi man love. Yeah, OOP students can be part of the master class and enjoy it. And when the course is launched mid-November, the OOP students, all of you guys get it because you've already gotten the course. You guys get that for free, okay? Only the students who have gotten the OOP course. All right, let's go. I'm not sure what these questions are. All right, hopefully you guys know where to start now. On Facebook, list some books for Python. One of the books I like, there are lots of books, but by John Zell. I don't have it right here with me. Hey, Sinclair, can you see it says computer science and Python on it, and it says by John Zell, and make sure the light doesn't drop. Not that one. I know it's not that one.
Computer science.
Yeah, it shouldn't be anywhere crazy. It should just be
1, 2. There's 3 books here.
1 second. I'll get the book for you guys. Yeah, right there, dude. Right underneath it, right there. Python programming.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, so this is one book I recommend to you guys. It's a really good book. I like it a lot. I've used it. It's not showing clearly on... Okay, it's showing clearly on YouTube. It's showing clearly on Instagram. They can't see the... Oh, what the... Okay, now they can see it. And Facebook is showing clearly. All right. It's called Python Programming, and it's by John Zell. And you can just get the newest edition. And I really like this book. It doesn't show you how to get clients or anything like that, but it takes you through some of the basics of computer programming. And it's cool. But I'm not really crazy about books. I'm more about watching stuff from videos and learning that way. So that's why everything I've put together for you guys is, for video, with the video that goes along with everything. So, I'm going to be showing you all the Python. I'm going to be showing you all the coding stuff, but then I'm going to be spending the right amount of time showing you guys the stuff where you can actually how you guys can actually get clients, how you can build the client getting system So that gets you like this endless stream of clients without you even necessarily putting in a lot of work. It can be automated. And I'm going to be showing you guys some interviews with the top Python developers and freelancers. And, that stuff, again, comes later. That stuff is not in Masterclass. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just really excited. But in the Masterclass, I have put a lot of stuff in there for you guys, okay? Your Python potential worksheet that helps you figure out your Python developer lifestyle, your Python potential calculator. That's part 1. Part 2 of the video, why the best programmers are broke or your unfair advantage. The part 2, which gets released tomorrow. In part 2, we talk about building your Python freelancer portfolio, and I literally give it to you so you can plug and chug it. And I give you a lot of other amazing stuff. One of the things being I literally show you the code for the project I built that the client who paid me $20,000 for less than 2 months of work. And I'm going to show you how I landed that client, because I had only spent 90 days learning, and then I landed this client, okay? I just started from zero coding skills. I had spent 90 days learning coding, and then I landed this client. And I'll show you how my mentor helped me with that and how I got that, so you too can make that happen for yourself.
Tell people to sign up in the last 9 minutes.
Okay, guys, so we're about to wrap it up. At this point, you're interested, you're here, you want to change your life, you're interested, you want to see what's going on. Go click the masterclass link in YouTube. Do it right now. Instagram, do it right now. Go down below, click the link, sign up for the masterclass. Facebook, below, sign up, click the link, and sign up for the masterclass. All right? It's called the Profitable Programmer Masterclass. Yes, the Profitable Programmer Masterclass is free for everybody, no matter what country you're in. All of the videos you get in there are free, and all of the material you get in there for free. I mean, honestly, it would just be, if you're any amount of interested, honestly, it would just be stupid to not sign up and go through it. Like, it just literally would actually be stupid. All right? So if you're interested, I would say join it and take a look at it, get all the value, suck all the value out of it, get that portfolio in, that Python freelancer portfolio, and give yourself a head start. You have nothing to lose. Yep, link for masterclass is in the bio. Thank you, Sinclair. Geez, this is really funny. Yep, it's free. How can I create my own programming language? Learn a lot of low-level languages, and you'll learn how to make your own programming language. Yeah, you don't need pointers for that.
One last question on Facebook, how to search for a client.
Yep, I'm going to be showing you guys that, and I'm going to be giving you guys multiple ways. Here's a simple way right now that you can use right now. Upwork.com. Search for clients there. Look for jobs there. But again, the missing piece for you would be you go on Upwork.com, you type in Python jobs, and then you go, how the hell do I do them? How the hell do I apply for them? How do I land these clients? How do I go through their interviewing process? How do I actually start charging? What rates should I set? What can I charge for this job? How do I do value-based proposals? You have so many questions, and I go and I help you guys out with all of them. That's the goal. But again, if you want to go right now, resource for finding clients, Upwork.com is one of them. Okay, that's just one resource, and I share with you many others over the upcoming, next 2 weeks. Find me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube, and keep a close eye. I'm going to be sharing all the stuff with you guys. And if you guys have signed up for the masterclass, or you've signed up for one of my free courses on cleverprogrammer.com, if you're a student, you're also going to be getting emails. So keep a close eye on your emails as well, okay? And if you have Instagram stories, follow me on Instagram stories or Snapchat stories. You're going to be getting massive value, just nonstop value over the week and a half. And it's all going to be for free. So take advantage of it and enjoy it and get as far, make that progress. It's going to save you years of your time. If Python is something that you actually want to do and you're serious about getting a career in software development, this will help you get the results in months, not years. Okay? In months. Granted, before you go signing up for everything, understand that it takes hard work. But I will put the path for you. I will set it for you in the way where if you follow it, it's going to happen for you much, much, much faster. Again, in months, not years. Abhishek Mathur says, am I able to take your app making course after this masterclass? After this masterclass is over, yes, in 2 weeks, I will be launching my my course. Okay, create apps and land your first client with Python in less than 90 days and get that first paycheck. Okay. How do you access part 2 of the masterclass? Part 2 gets released tomorrow at 11 a.m. Okay, tomorrow at 11 a.m. So that's how you're going to access it. Central Standard Time. Yes, thank you. Central Standard Time, CST. So that's Chicago time. Okay, 11 a.m. So that's how that gets unlocked. I'm looking for some questions I could answer. This is just a Q&A, guys. Go ahead and start sending me whatever it is, your questions, and let me answer them for you while you have me here. Put the in YouTube, just tell them. Oh, I can also tell them my Snapchat. So you guys can follow me here for Snapchat. If you want to follow me on Instagram, what is it? Yeah, that's what it is. And what's the other ones? That's it, right?
Pretty much
Facebook.
Facebook, just look up Clever Programmer or whatever. But, this is how I like to think of it. If you want to get the results you want, follow somebody who has it, and then you'll get them. It's pretty simple. It's as simple as that. This is what Tony Robbins says. Tony Robbins says in all the people who have gotten a lot of success. And so if you're getting value out of this, follow me on all these platforms, and I could be that friend for you who's just right there. So you open up your Facebook, there's a little tip here. Maybe there's a little notification that pops up. You could choose to look at it or ignore it. But if you click on it, it's just free value you're getting. Okay. Same reason for following me on Facebook or Instagram. All that 1-minute videos that I release, or those 30-second videos I release. Like, for example, on Instagram, I released a video on how 54-year-old Lisa uses age as her advantage. So if you're maybe somebody who's older and you're like, am I too old? I have 20-year-olds asking me in the question section, am I too old? And I show you how 54-year-old Lisa actually uses her age can use her age to her advantage. Okay? So, things like that can be of value to you. Things like that can show you why you should be doing this or not be doing this. If this is right for you or not right for you, or what your potential could be, and give you those tips that you need. Sometimes it's just that one aha moment that's enough. That makes everything worth it and everything click. Okay? So if you are following me on YouTube or Instagram, follow me on different platforms so that when you go there, I can show up and you can get that massive value. Manohar says he's eagerly waiting. Cool. Gotta go, Jonty. See you tomorrow. All right. Have a good one. Bye. Hello, Kazi sir. Will this course cover from scratch? Yes, this course will cover from scratch when I release it, so you don't need any experience. Again, go from zero coding skills to then landing your first client with Python. I'm also going to be covering different fields that you could choose, okay? Different career paths you could choose. Wow, Captain Looper just gave us 20 something. I don't know what that is. Hold on. I'll Google it. Google will know. Hey guys, if you want to drop something in super chat on YouTube, go ahead and do it. Instagram, you have 8 seconds left till the stream goes down. Link is in bio. Join the Profitable Programmer Masterclass. I'll show you how you can land your first client in less than 90 days. Boom, done. Woo! 272 viewers, nice. Share. Wow, we had like 100 viewers, then 120, 170, now 270. Not 270, not bad. What was I looking up? Oh yeah, that symbol. Yeah. What? 20 to US dollars exactly. Is that?
Oh, it's euro. What?
Wait, is this euro? Yeah. What
It
is?
looks so weird.
Oh, Indian rupee sign. There we go. Okay. All right, got it. All right, got it. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. I know. I seriously really appreciate it. All right. Yeah, guys, super chat. If you put super chat, you can put in when is the next? I'm just gonna love you, man. You're an inspiration. I love you too, Tomo. The next masterclass is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Maybe guys, let's put that in the chat so these guys can see it. The masterclass is for a limited time. So if you guys miss it, I will be taking it down, and it's not there anymore. I totally forgot to mention that. Masterclass is only for a limited time, and then I take it down. So don't miss it. Take advantage of it. It's free. Honestly, it would just be stupid not to take advantage of it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Facebook. I'm gonna be honest with you, YouTube.
Last call to sign up.
Yeah, we'll go over some GUI stuff. Yeah, and if you guys want to do a super chat and pay me money to get your questions up here where they're like nice and colored, I'll answer them, give you a shout out, and I will enjoy the super chat. You recommend go meetups or conferences as a noob? I not only recommend, but I insist that you go to meetups and conferences as a noob, how you put it. As somebody who zero skills in coding, especially then go, because you can find people, because you can go and find people who will love to mentor you and actually train you, because there are people who are dying for hungry students, okay? And they're not even going to charge you anything. And, there are people who are hungry for... Oh, thank you. Captain Looper just paid again. Yo, this is awesome. I'm actually liking live streaming. Just kidding. I love live streaming. Can I join 5 days later because of my 10th fund? Guys, let's talk a little bit quieter, please, because it's picking it up. When will we get second class of Python course? Second class comes out tomorrow. What are the questions here? How can we make code flow in our mind for every problem? Surby Sony. There's a website called Code to Flow, I think. CODE, the number 2, and then the word flow.com. So code2flow.com. Let me just double check I'm not lying. And basically what it allows you to do is really easily just make these little flow charts and instantly. And I really like it. So Serbi, maybe you could use that. Okay, check it out. Type that into the Facebook thing. Are you on Facebook too? Okay, just type that into the Facebook. Oh, this is awesome. Tomo says, hey, I'm going to start donating soon as well. I can donate in pounds, right? Of course, yes, you can. This is so cool.
What was that?
I don't even care how much they pay me. It's just like so fun to look at. It's like super chat.
He donated twice.
I know, that's what I was telling you. You donated twice. That's so awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just fun. Like there's something about it. It's like addicting. It's like when you're playing video games sometimes and you get that achievement, it's kind of like that. Kunj asks, how long did it take you to learn in all caps and in double question marks? I don't. Guys, don't be like desperate to get your question out there. Just ask calmly. Because this is something important I want to tell you. Because when you come off desperate and needy like this, I don't want to answer it. And then when you send out emails like this that come off desperate and needy, people in high places don't want to answer it. So no matter how good of a coder you are, if you come off like that, they're not even going to read your email. And that's what a lot of the time can make the difference between you making $30 an hour and $150 an hour. Okay? So keep that in the back of your head. Now I'm going to go ahead and answer your question. It took me 3 months going from zero to landing my first client with Python. And then after 2 months of working for them, or less than 2 months, they gave me a nice little check for $20,173.30. I got this when I was in my second year of college at Oakton Community College with a GPA of 2.0, so not the smartest student, and Oakton doesn't necessarily sound like Harvard. So hopefully that answers your question. Firoj asks Kazi, while coding, if any errors occur, where can a beginner like me seek a help? You can look on Stack Overflow, but that's sometimes complicated. So to seek for help, what I would do is, if you have money, hire a mentor on a platform like Code Mentor. That's what I would do. Any money I made from my other job when I was trying to pick up my coding skills, I would either hire a mentor, and if I couldn't hire them, I would go to meetup groups and I would try to learn everything that I could till I found a mentor. Okay? Yeah, those would be the best places. Or find people who are in web development or who do coding near you. Okay? Maybe a friend or whatever, and ask them. That would be a good...
$1 donation from Amir.
Woo! We got $1 donation from Amir Khan. This is awesome. Thank you, Amir. I appreciate it, man. God, it just feels so good. Like, now when I go get that coffee and I know that it's been paid for, like, wow, it just feels so good. Look at how juicy that looks. Hold on. Can I report it? No.
Pin. Oh,
You can't pin it. I can go to his channel, apparently.
put 'em in timer.
Sayam Sharir says Stack Overflow is my Bible. Yes, but Sayam, you are a little bit more advanced. But yes, Stack Overflow is my Bible as well, my friend. The master classes will be recorded, but the master class will be released tomorrow and it will be taken down soon. So you don't want to miss out on this. Literally put it in your calendar. Take a notepad, take a pen right now. Write down tomorrow, 11 a.m. I will send you an email that will have all the details for how you can go and watch that masterclass. And go to my page, cleverprogrammer.com, right now, or go to the link in the description below and click on it and opt in for the masterclass. It'd be like here. How long a day should I program to be good? Matija asks. Matija, I have a video. Hey, it's kind of hiding my face here. I have a video called How Long Should You Code Every Day and the Best Resources on YouTube. So go ahead and watch that video or make a note of it and watch it later. What does it take for a beginner like me with no coding skills at all? Again, I started with no coding skills, zero coding skills, and this thing that I've put together is for people with zero coding skills and also for people who are busy and can only spend a little bit of time every week. Okay, so I made sure that I make it so it's in a way where if you don't have any coding skills, it's even perfect for you. Right now, it's 12 p.m. where I am located, but that will be confusing to anybody who's watching the recorded video of this live stream. So sorry for that confusion, but for people who are live, it's 12:09 p.m. in Chicago, and the video, when I release it tomorrow, 11 a.m., it's going to be 11 a.m. CST, Central Standard Time, which is Chicago time. Aurelian says, "Oh no, you should have said you would be here." What do you mean by that? Do you mean like announce the live stream earlier? All right, let's see what kind of questions I'm getting. No questions on Facebook. Can you scroll that down a little bit?
How do I design a game in Python?
How do you design a game in Python? There's some courses on Coursera that are pretty cool for games. In my course that I'll release later, I'll show you guys how to do web development in Python, and using that you can design games in Python and then put them online so people can use them. Oh, that was on YouTube. Okay.
Can I build a mobile app with Python?
The decoder asks, if it is free for all, then what is the advantage for OOP students? The advantage is that when I release my course, Create Apps and Land Your First Client with Python in less than 90 days and get that first paycheck, that course will be free for the OOP students. Okay? It is a paid course, but it will be free for the OOP students. George Carreno asks, where can I find a place that tells you or shows you what the different things you can do with code, the functions that are done, and what else, da 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 da. The masterclass, if you sign up for it, which is in the description, and right here, this is what the page will look like. So this is where you just go put your name, boom, put your email, and you can sign up for that. That will show you all those things, okay? And if not that, I also have a free coding course on cleverprogrammer.com on my website, okay? And you can take that course and it'll show you lots of things.
What's the difference between a masterclass and a Create App course?
All right, if I am making a game with Python, where do I actually see the code that works? OOP, what's that? For everybody new, OOP was my older Python course that I launched last time I made my course available, which was at the end of June. And that was the course where I showed you more of the technical coding stuff, object-oriented programming. And we built some apps, and I taught some graphical user interface, things of that nature. So that's my older course. But my new course that I'm going to be releasing is the one that's called Create Apps and Land Your First Client with Python in 90 days. Best laptop for programmers. I enjoy MacBooks a lot. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Glad you guys are here. I'm going to be bouncing. If you were here up until this point, you found this valuable, I'm just going to end it with this. My masterclass, the Profitable Programmer Masterclass, I've put it together for you so I can give you the roadmap on how you can land your first client in less than 90 days, get that first paycheck. I tell you my story of how I went to Oakton Community College as a 2.0 GPA student, made $104,000 in 1 year, and how you can too, following the roadmap. I also literally hand you a downloadable portfolio app that you can use as a Python freelancer, which has a My Work section where you can just plug and chug Python projects as you go forward in your Python freelancer journey. And I literally also show you the code behind my $20,000 app that I built that took me less than 2 months, that I got to do while I got to travel, meet my nephew who was born, and some cool other stories that go in there. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that's covered in the video that I just don't have the time to go here, but that video shows you literally everything, and you can take those things and start applying them right away in your life. Hopefully this was valuable for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love your faces off. And as always, I'll see you, YouTube, and you, Facebook, in the next video. Whoosh.